So I just found this clip of this racist, delusional lady that is just spewing absolute nonsense about Islam. And I know that this video is not AI because AI is not this stupid, right? To say the least, right? Let's react to this clip because everything this lady talks about is literally false and absolutely mind-boggling to say the least. Let's watch.
Well, how do we explain to 1 million white children that have been racially and religiously motivated crimes by people of his community?
So obviously when this lady is saying by people of his community, she's speaking about Muslims because you can look at him clearly. Now the claim that she made that grape is religiously motivated is the most insane thing I've ever heard because Islam, specifically Islam, has so many verses and literally everything we believe in goes against everything that she just mentioned. First of all, in the Quran, it clearly says do not approach unlawful sexual intercourse. So forced sexual acts is a grave sin. Islam emphasized protecting the vulnerable, women, children, and orphans, and ensuring justice for the victims. Not only that, the teaching of the Prophet, peace be upon him, the Prophet said, do not harm yourself or others. And a true Muslim is one from whose tongue and hands others are safe, which means clearly forbids violating another person's body, dignity, or safety, right? So rape is a severe crime in Islam with strict punishments. Victims are protected and perpetrators are fully accountable. Violence, sexual violence, is never justified by religion or culture. Islam condemns using faith to excuse harm. Right? So, this first claim that they are motivated by that is absolutely false, and she's delusional for even bringing this up. But she's not done. Let's keep watching.
How is my community supposed to reconcile the fact that they opened up their doors, gave refuge to people that said, please let us come here for a better life, and then what do? Rob, extort, terrorize, and kill our people, and you expect us not to be angry about that?
What a absolutely ignorant claim. To think that there is a correlation between Muslims and rape, killing, robbing, and extorting is absolutely false stereotypes. And it's very ignorant to say the least, right? To think that these things are exclusive to Muslims is not a good statement. It's a very ignorant statement, to be honest. Research show clearly there is no link between immigrants and higher crimes. All of these are things that are because of social economic factors, not of religion. And to say that Islam is the motivation behind it, Islam strictly forbids all forms of rape, murder, robbery, and extortion. There's even a verse in the Quran that clearly says, whoever takes a life, it is as if he had slaved mankind entirely, right? And even the immigration and the Muslims, they have led to a bigger benefit than whatever you think they have done, right? Economical and social contributions. Muslim immigrants contribute positively to the economy through business, healthcare, education, and politics. Who is the mayor in London? You tell me. Many pursue higher education and actively participate in British society. Not only that, one of the 5 pillars is charity. Muslims also support communities through charity, which is zakat, sadaqah, social services, and promoting justice, fostering social cohesion, and integration. So, conclusion is obviously that overgeneralizing Muslims as criminal is factually wrong and very, very ignorant of this racist lady. Muslim immigrants have been a net benefit to the UK society and economically, while crime is shaped by other factors, right? It's not motivated by religion. Let's keep watching because this lady is not done. She's just spewing hate.
I recognise none of that in this lovely man, and in most.
But it is coming from his community against mine, and it's racially and religiously motivated by foreign peoples that have come into our country from our gratitude and kindness.
Wow, the gratitude and the kindness of the UK to colonize a third of the planet. How can you be so delusional to say that? Have you been living under a rock or do you have Alzheimer? Because to think that this is what we call kindness and gratitude, absolutely not. Obviously, you will have immigrants flooding your country, right? Because they want to see the fruits of their labor. Their ancestors literally lost everything in the hands of your government, in the hands of your people. So what do you want them to do? Obviously, they want to see what you guys have done with the things they own. Nothing more than that. So to think that they're here because of your kindness is mind-boggling, to say the least. Very ignorant claim. Let's keep watching because this lady is not done.
The difference is that this is a racially and religiously motivated act of genocide that is targeted against our people to cause our people's harm.
Once again, there is no correlation with Islam and the crimes that you're talking about. There is no motivated act, right? There is no such thing. People want to do bad things because they're bad people, not because religion is motivating them, okay? A person, literally every single human being is a sinner. No one is perfect, yet religion, specifically Islam, is perfect. Okay, so please don't think that this is motivated. Bad people are going to be bad, whether they're Muslims or not, okay?
It is targeted, and our community have a right to be angry. If it was any other country and any other peoples, they'd be burning down the homes and trimming you out the country. But because white people are so tolerant, so far all we've done is demos, but that will come to an end, and I assure you.
How can this lady say that we have only showed you guys demos? Are you telling me this is demos? Invading the whole planet and this is only supposed to be demos? What more could you possibly do? You want to invade other planets, other galaxies, different universes? Please, how is this tolerance, kindness, gratitude? Being the biggest colonizer of this planet, and you have the audacity to talk about kindness and gratitude? Absolutely insane. This lady is very ignorant, or she probably is just joking with me and joking with everyone over there because it seems like no one is taking her serious.
And we don't involve ourselves in gratuitous violence and terrorism. We're white people. We desolate continents, we wipe out civilizations, and we start world wars.
There it is, there it is. I should have known that this would have come, right? Because anyone speaking about Islam in that way has so much hate towards everyone but themselves. To say that we wipe out civilizations as if this is just a normal thing, a normal statement. This lady is mentally ill. And who is we? You did not do anything, okay? You are just one insignificant being roaming the streets of UK, okay? The ones that have done these things, they're dead today. Or if they're not dead, they're billionaires and you will never hear about their names, okay? So it's very stupid of this lady to stand there talking as if she's going to be the next Rosa Parks. Stupid.
So far we've been tolerant, but you wait until that tolerance is gone, when the Anglo-Saxon no longer wishes to tolerate the robbing and extortion and theft of our identity.
Absolutely disturbing speech. Imagine if you put that energy into finding a job or in support of what white English women are facing in the UK in the hands of white English men. For example, white English men cause problems to the white ladies over there, right? This is not a Muslim thing now. So let's go through the facts. Domestic violence, for example, 1 in 4 women experience this. Sexual violence, 1 in 5 women report sexual violence and sexual assault. Workplace discrimination, women earn less, about 20% less. Face harassment, and there is bigger barriers to promotions. Online abuse, women targeted with threats, cyber stalking, and non-consensual image sharing. Minority, obviously, immigrant women, they also face compounded risk of racial and gender-based discrimination. Imagine if this lady, instead of going after Muslims and trying to put blame on them for these motivated attacks that she claims are because of Islam, she would make a much, much bigger impact going, after real problems in the UK, which is this, right? And this is a well-known fact. For example, every time the English national team is playing football, the wives, they know what happens if the man, the English man, drinks and he gets drunk and they lose the game, right? Not only is he going to become a racist towards the teenagers that are playing the game just because they're black, he will also become a wife beater, to say the least. So please, lady, if you watch this video, you have bigger problems to tackle, okay? And that was all for me for this video. I hope that this lady finds this video because she needs to learn about Islam and learn about problems that would be much better to talk about. Okay? So that's all for me. Peace out.